it's Isabel. So today I have a special video for you guys, and I hope it'll inspire you and whatever you're feeling. If you're in a bad mood right now, I'm going to show you how to instantly turn a bad mood and a negative mindset into a mindset that is high vibration, and bring your vibration up to just feel better and to visualize the best future life for you and your future self. So a lot of you guys know that I am a huge fan of guided meditations, and one of my favorite guided meditations is Jen Stevenson's Your Ideal Life. Now that one helped me every night whenever I was just going through a really rough time in my life and I couldn't sleep at night, I was feeling super depressed at night. I would put my headphones in and turn on Jen Stevenson's Your Ideal Life, and I would listen along to it. I would do everything. I would fall asleep, obviously, because it was super relaxing, but also it would put my mind in a good, peaceful place. We've all been in that situation where you're just either super sad, or you just had a really rough day, or you feel like your dreams or your life is never going to get better, and at night you lie awake wondering what's going to happen and just feeling hopeless. So that guided meditation is awesome, and I highly recommend it. You go watch it and listen to it every night. It helped me manifest a lot of things in my life. It made me feel like there was a light at the end of the tunnel, which you guys know is my main goal with these videos, is to help you understand that no matter what you're going through, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. So I will link Jen Stevenson's video down below. He has a wonderful, beautiful channel with a lot of guided meditations. Maybe one day I'll even do a guided meditation on this channel because I love them so much. But as I was reading a book, and a book that I just started reading recently, it's called You Are a Badass at Making Money. Delves into a lot of the things that I love and the stuff that resonates with me, like subconscious limiting beliefs and things like that. So whenever I'm done with the book, I'm definitely going to make a video about it, or kind of like a review. Some of the books I've read this year already. So there's an exercise in this book, and I'm going to open up to the page, and it says, write a fantasy day in the life. What would a typical day in your life as the richest, happiest, and most successful version of yourself look like? We can rattle on all day about what we don't want, but being very clear about what you do want usually takes a bit more doing, especially since you're going to radically change your life. So basically, she says to give yourself time while you write it, do it in a stream of consciousness and see what you come up with. Write it in the present tense as if money weren't an issue. Think about what would be so fun, not just reasonable. What would make you most excited to give back or leave as a legacy? Go to town. Write out your dream life. What would your dream life look like with the richest, most successful, just everything in high vibration, everything going great in your life? What would a day in the life of that person, you, be like? And guys, I took out my journal. Remember, you guys, in my planning video, I talked about what I was going to use this for. I've basically been using this just to journal out stuff. I wrote a day in my beautiful life. I wake up around 7 a.m. in a big all-white California king. The birds are chirping and I can feel and hear the ocean. So that's basically the beginning, and it goes into a lot of detail, which it's kind of personal, so I'm not gonna get into it too much. But I wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages of this. I'll be honest, I didn't have the best day before. I was kind of not feeling super motivated, and you know, some things had gone wrong, so I wasn't at my highest vibration. So I read this book at night. I just got this not too long ago, so probably like a couple days ago I got this, and I'm already halfway through it. But I decided to open up the book and start reading because it's such a good, wonderful book, and it talks a lot about subconscious limiting beliefs, which is something I am super passionate about. And the fact that a lot of the material in the book is a lot like how I think and how I view subconscious limiting beliefs. So this book came in my life at the perfect time. So anyways, I've always been an advocate of writing out what your ideal life will look like, what your future will look like, a paragraph of how your life will be in 5 years and how you want it to be, and write it in the present tense. I'm always all about writing things out. But I just really got into writing this. It was almost like I got into a meditative state. It was like I was in the life that I had written down on these pages. I was there. It was the most surreal, spiritual feeling that I have ever had. I got so into it and I was detailed, explained everything and how people would talk to me, what time it was, and all in the present tense, just like it said in the book. So all you have to do is write out a day in your ideal life. Just write out from how you wake up, what your room looks like, what your shower is like, what your morning routine is like. I wrote out my entire morning routine. What am I wearing that day? I even wrote down what I was wearing, what perfume I put on, what my hair looked like, what my body looked like, what my car looked like, the people around me, and the food I ate that morning, my drive to work, to my office, and the music I was playing, the artist, and what I did at the office that day, and then what I ended up doing after I got off work, and then after that, and then on to, going to a rooftop bar. I wrote down every single thing. Little details, little minute details that you would tell somebody that you were like explaining. Let's say you sat down and you were literally telling somebody, or maybe you're on the phone the whole time with somebody and you're just telling them a play-by-play of your day. So just go all out. I was so clear and so specific. Guys, I feel like this is gonna manifest. I feel like one day I'm gonna wake up and this exact day is going to happen. That's just how high my vibration was while I was writing this down. I can't even explain it. When I finished writing it and I stopped writing and I put the last line, which is this: at least our bags are packed. It's time to head to New York City. That was the end. When I finished that, I looked up and I literally could not believe I was back in this space in my room. It felt like I was somewhere else the whole time. I don't know if anybody else has had that kind of experience. The only times I've had that experience is when I was actually meditating or doing a guided meditation, but never when I was just writing or journaling or just creating. It was a surreal, amazing feeling. I was shook. I don't think I've ever used the term shook, but I was shook. I couldn't believe it. And I know for a fact that in the future, I am going to have a day just like that. I'm going to look back and say, wow, I wrote this down. Hopefully I'm still on YouTube when that day comes, and I will come out with this journal and I'll say, hey guys, I just had this day and I'm going to read it out to you because I know it's going to happen. So try it, guys. I can't stress enough. You guys might think I'm crazy or what was she smoking, but it took me probably about 30 minutes to write, I think, or maybe, I don't even know. I didn't even keep track of time, and it felt like I was gone a long time. Felt like I physically was in that place and then I transported here, and it was just the most beautiful, amazing feeling. Oh God, like I can even get emotional just thinking about it because I know, I feel it, it's coming to me. Just try it. You just have to get a piece of paper, you can get your journal, your notebook. By the way, this notebook is from Home Goods. Just get any journal, write it out, be super specific, have fun with it, write all the things. It doesn't have to be super realistic, just do it. If it's something you visualize and you can see it in your head, write it down. It doesn't have to be how I wrote it, it just has to be a day in the life of your best self. Everything you've ever wanted in life, you have it. This is going to be a day in that life. So write it down, go crazy, tell me how you feel. If you've ever done this before, also let me know how it felt, if you had a similar experience. Maybe your goals haven't been easy to meet, or you feel like you're off track, or you feel like your dreams are so far away and you don't feel focused. Try doing it, maybe in the morning, at night, whenever. It can be right now, right after you watch this video. Do it and just go crazy and just spill your wildest dreams onto the paper and see how you feel. And you can write whatever the heck you want because no one's gonna read this. It's just for you. It's just between you and the universe. So I hope this video helped you guys. I hope you guys try out this little exercise. I think that it will really help you. It really helped me, and I'm gonna continue doing this as much as possible. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell because we know YouTube can have a little difficulty sometimes putting stuff in your subscription box, so you won't miss another video from me. Please hit the bell, and don't forget to follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, and all my links are down below, and to my brand new podcast. If you didn't catch my previous video, I talked all about my new podcast. The links are down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you have lots of high vibrations and all my positive energy. I'm sending it to you. And always remember, guys, no matter who you may be in this life, no matter what you may look like, your true beauty, your true worth, and your true power always come from within. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Happy journaling. Bye-bye.